All right, welcome back, everybody. I hope everyone had a nice, quick little lunch break. I know I did. Got a Reese's ice cream sandwich deal. My wife found a box of at Costco a while ago and have become a standard rotation in our freezer. We got a all Minnesota table one here on stream. Logan Pietig, who last I checked was I think 12, still slightly younger than AJ, versus Nick Swedal, Juice. So I know there was a little bit of talk about the fantasy event on Slack. Nick at 5 points is 3-0 and making a run.
Are we sure he's
Nick,
3-0?
I mean, he's table one. I gotta assume he's 3-0,
Uh, I think he
unless there's
lost.
no. Or did he lose to
I think
Greg
he
and it was just
lost to
weird pairs?
Bill.
Okay, could be. I mean, he's still on table one, which is kind of awesome in game four
Yeah.
against Logan, who top four in the last Gem PC, did a spectacular play. Both of them apparently are using the box of don't put cards here to put cards there. Grumble. Um,
I mean, they're young, they're kids.
they don't understand what don't touch box means.
Yeah, and
Looks like we got,
apparently, if you notice, Logan is wearing some sort of interesting shirt.
I believe it says Batmouse is my hero, something along those lines.
We'll have to ask him at some point today.
So, and we've got Luke Saga, it looks like. I was kind of expecting Logan on Hitco. Logan switched off Hitco, playing Luke Saga against Nick's Thrawn. I know Nick's been playing a lot of Thrawn. He's kind of still somewhat new to coming back. He's been really focused on playing a couple decks and just getting all the lines right, learning them in and out, which is, and now they're switching sides for whatever reason. But
No,
that's
they should be on the right sides. That's
all
the
right.
right.
Well,
Here, hold on.
I don't know what's going on, and
No, they screwed up. Well,
whatever.
uh,
I'm. They got a. Apparently, they hit a red light and had a fire drill. Everyone had to switch sides. Um, but
uh,
Nick has been coming back. You know, Nick's come back and worked real hard on just, hey, I want to learn my two decks. I want to learn them well, and done a pretty good job of it. And Thrawn versus Luke Saga. This can be interesting. Like, Nick's going to just try and put a lot of pressure on. We're going to see if Logan can slow some of that pressure down, see where he can go with it, and see what we've got. Trying to see, like, Logan's showing off his hand nicely. I see a Ray in there. I see the Death Star 2 sight. Nick's hiding his hand a little bit more. I'm not sure if he's got what he's got in there. Nick's starting pretty standard Thrawn start. Alert, code clearance, and or shield. Grabs the command, uses the command right away, which I wonder if that means he's got two in there.
oh, he's grabbing
Or
General
he's
Veers.
grabbing Veers.
I think is the right play there.
Yeah. You know, although with Veers, you gotta worry about Anakin Skywalker V. Like a deck that's running a lot of Luke's. There's Logan turning around to show off the Batmouse shirt. That Logan's part of the team. He finished last in fantasy football, and the only requirement for that for the team fantasy football is you have to get a Batmouse shirt, or
No,
Batmouse won the league.
doesn't
So
have to be Batmouse shirt. Unfortunately, Batmouse has won the league uh multiple times. So the loser has to design a shirt for the winner. So if anybody other than Batmouse wins,
next year we could have a Dan is my hero.
there's no way that's gonna happen.
I was trying to be nice. I was giving
I
you an
know.
out.
I mean, if anything, I would love to see Batmouse lose and like say, I don't know, Garrett win. Then we see Batmouse
Oh,
designing.
I would love that. And there we do see the Anakin as her angel. Yeah, Logan is really showing off his hand. Logan knows how the game is played. So
Robbie's sucking up the Bat Mouse over here for some
I
silly reason.
see. And Nick looks like Nick's cards are all wonky in his deck.
Yeah, I noticed that they're all wonky. Like
I'm gonna
the
get
entire thing
OCD. Just
yeah.
stare at like sleeves have an open end and a closed end. Put them together,
And
good
the
man.
Kessel is upside down.
I don't. All right.
We're gonna have to talk to your buddy about this.
Nick and I are going to have a conversation. I'm going to keep providing him cards. He needs to sleeve them appropriately because this is not what I wanted to see. Using the bridge puller. Looks like to go get the bridge. Did he not have the ability to do the Thrawn Chimera drop? That would be unfortunate.
That's very bad. Like not having Thrawn opening hand is, or the Chimera, like not getting them out on your first turn slows the game down. I've been playing against a lot of Thrawn decks, and I'll tell you what, this new Sabine, it's just, she's really good.
Yeah, well, and I'm trying to figure out, I was like, he was already in his deck once. How did he miss the bridge bill? All right, he's not shuffling, so
Yeah.
what are they doing?
They are, Garrett, is everybody from Minnesota this organized?
My stuff is all organized. I don't know what you're talking about. My stuff is
like, you might be.
I don't do that.
But are you originally from Minnesota?
I am. Minnesota born and raised.
Teach them.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah, Robbie's saying that if they were from Texas, it'd be a pattern.
Yeah, but we don't allow corporal punishment in Minnesota. And yeah, so Nick missed either Chimera or Thrawn in reserve, and he's just trying to find his ship. That's
not good.
That's unfortunate. He wanted to have that. Punishment is just a civilian. So
I thought punishment for living in Texas was not having power half the year.
Yeah, it's living in Texas. It's like as much crud as we gave Carl about Ohio. Like he's got nothing.
Ohio's worse.
That is.
Ohio,
I think you and I are going to disagree about that.
The reason I'm saying Ohio is worse is because they have that football team from Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Logan's apparently showing all the cards he might want to pull.
Logan's just like, look at my shiny deck.
I think he's just trying to count the cards he's looking for, or
yeah,
something's going on with the camera and it just keeps showing us the same Logan pawing through cards. I'm not sure what he was trying to pull there. Like he's got so many available. Yeah, that's what I would think. He's got so many available pulls. So
well, now he doesn't have any other real pulls because unlike the Anakin Saga where you can go get the other site and then you can go get the 3PO or Shmi, you don't have that with this.
Well, you've got Our Only Hope, which will go get him the Dagobah site. Yeah, the missing that pull first turn stinks a lot for Nick, but
Logan's got quite a nice hand.
Yeah, Logan's got.
That's a card you normally don't see in a deck anymore.
The Bith Shuffle?
No, the R3PO.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
I think Logan's got an interesting deck.
Now, I will say this though, like we don't normally see a lot of U3PO now, especially like in a Thrawn deck because most Thrawns play Imperial Enforcement. Yeah. Although we have been seeing Thrawn play cards like Prince Shizor because he draws Destiny if unable to otherwise.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see Enforcement, and if you don't see Enforcement, then U3PO is a solid little ad to throw in, and it gives Logan the ability to say, well, I don't need to sorry about the mess. I can keep and use my sorry about the mess offensively. And yeah, Light missed his turn one activation. He missed the but he drew into his thank you, Logan. Oh no, you just left.
What was he looking for?
I'm not sure. Maybe he tried to pull with Endor Shield because he just saw Endor
That's
Shield
the only thing I
rotated.
could think of, because like you saw that
Because
he
there was the
had,
system. He had the Endor
yeah, the
system in
system
there,
was in there. I
which I think you still just got to put it out. Like,
Yeah, you put the system out, and that's the Endor system. So now
yeah,
no
yeah.
Kashyyyk. That's interesting.
Endor instead. Endor is a drain 2 all the time instead of needing the bonus, so you don't have to worry about losing
Yeah,
the bonus. Plus the +1 force to move or deploy there adds
yeah.
up. I know that was something we'd been
Hey,
talking
look,
about with
there's the
Thrawn
Chimera with the
for a
original
while as sort of a
image.
which one do you want to go with? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Endor is good against Hitko with it's a
Oh,
hit.
with it's a hit, yeah. There's
Speaking of
the
James Martin, our amazing social media manager, I would say at this point.
yeah.
He's the one who puts out a lot of the good tweets. He handles with the deck lists and everything. So I believe once this tournament is over, we should have the deck lists up on the website. So make sure everybody looks for those. Governor Price getting pulled.
And Logan with no barrier, which is the
Oh, there was a barrier that would have been.
we saw that in was it the Gem PC or
It was one of the online. I think it was
yeah,
the
it was an online. It
online
was a big
cup
online event. Yeah, where
where I want
Price
to
got
say
barriered and it ended up ugly.
Justin Desai barriered Governor Price against Timo Dussel.
Yeah,
Give us like 3 days.
three
No, you
days.
have till Tuesday, or we're gonna send you to Texas and have Robbie dish
Well,
out
then
some
it'll
Texas
never
stuff.
get done because between the lack of power and just being Texas, like
I know.
it's nothing's getting done then.
Yeah.
All right, so Logan could actually go after Thrawn here.
With what?
He's got the Falcon, he's got Solo, he's got Ray. Like I don't know that it's necessarily
I wouldn't, just because
impactful
like
because you're not getting the retrieval yet.
the other thing is like you don't have if you don't have like an all wings combo to get around like a
The
command limiting
command.
you,
Yep.
that's not good. You're still getting two destiny against the Thrawn. And honestly, with no cards on the art card, I there's no reason
Yeah.
to really go after Thrawn.
Looks like Logan's using the new Jedi's Focus and might be grabbing himself a 3PO. Like, did Logan just basically build Hitco with better characters or slightly better
Looks like it.
characters?
Looks like it.
I mean, 3PO is a big swing there. I'm not opposed
Yeah.
to that at all.
I mean, maybe there's a reason why Chris Kelly decided to go with Luke Saga if he's playing Luke Saga, like Jared said earlier,
Yeah, I don't know.
over Hitco.
I mean, we still had 9 people playing Hitco. Like Hitco is popular. Although I
Yeah, I
know
know.
Joe Olson said in somewhere that he thought Hitco might be the best light side. So that,
Yeah, but what has Joe Olson does for us lately?
yeah. I mean, if you want to know what a guy who goes 4-4 at a major wants to play, I can tell you that just the same.
No, right?
So there we
I
see
mean,
Luke.
I think you did what 4-4 at Indy.
I started out 4-0 and ended up 4-4.
Uh, I went 4-4 as well. 3-1 with light side, 1-3 with dark side.
Yeah. But I go. I think I went 2-2 with each side actually. Yeah.
And the only loss with
So
my light side was against Chris Kelly after I played, and on a coin flip, Bill beat Phil Asen.
yeah. Ancient Watering Hole Ebo was not the deck I played at the Eclipse event. I played Hitco. I played Hitco and Darkside Saber Combat, and
But say Saber Company seems fun.
so
Luke Skywalker or a young Skywalker going down to Lothal with his lightsaber.
Robbie says in Texas, bad stuff happens if you don't make the top 8.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
doesn't Texas only have like 2 or 3 players like go to a major?
yeah, Texas
That's how
used to have
Steve
such a
Baroni got all of his wins, right?
Texas. Yeah, I mean, Steve's a very good player. Don't Texas used to have a huge player base too.
Oh
So
yeah. I mean,
Bat
that's why
Mouse
Texas was the first place for the mini worlds.
Batmouse resubscribing with Prime up to 33 months. Thank you very much. All right, so now we see the activation, and
And
there's the Hear Me Baby.
I
I
do like
like,
Logan going there.
because
It's an uncancelable
it's
drain.
uncancelable drain of 2 now at this point.
Yep. So, and Nick doing
battle
the smart
plan,
thing
yeah.
says, all right, I'm draining. Like, you're going to stack.
But it's a drain of 1.
Yeah, but it's a
I know it's
stack.
a stack,
You
but
need to
it's only a
stack the
drain of
art
1.
card. Yeah,
So
but you've
see,
got to
Cherry
stack the
Baby
art
gets
card.
stacked on the art card.
Yeah, you've got to stack the art card. That
Yeah.
The Thrawn's the 1X kind of exception to the you never pay to drain. Because
Yeah.
it's you're really paying to drain for 2, not 1, because of the art stack. And then it goes and gets you a card with price. So I think the pay to drain there was super, super reasonable and valuable.
Yeah. And Logan only lost the Rise of Skywalker, which
And the Hear Me Baby, which was fine.
I
He
mean,
played the
losing
Hear
you
Me.
don't technically lose it until it's used off the art card.
You lose the access to it, so it might as well be lost. It's stacked instead. It's now supporting. So I think that's the term.
We're just going to agree to disagree at this point.
So Nick's got to decide what he wants to do, because that loop drain's going to start to
start
to annoy
Logan's
quick.
hand, like Logan's hands is pretty stacked, like you said.
Logan's got a solid hand.
Yep, Admiral
There's
Mahdi.
So now the Chimera's immune to less than like 6 or 7 or 8, something like that. It's naturally 5. It's +2 from the AO, and then plus another 1 from.
Now it's kind of hard to get rid of the Chimera. Like
now I don't think you can go after the Chimera, because you can lose Mahdi, who forfeits for 8, and Price, who forfeits for 8.
Yeah, which
even if you got the all wings combo, you're eating 2 Battle Destiny back.
And I see
and probably ending up stacking a card.
That's Jedi Focus.
Yep. And Nick just used We Must Accelerate to go grab himself a lat damage. So he just said, Logan, come to space, please. I beg of you.
I mean, at the same time, I think if you're Logan, I still think you're okay. Like, and the reason I'm saying this is like the Falcon is not easy to get rid of.
Yeah, but
okay, it does
you let damage it, and you drop a couple pilots on a start. You drop a Star Destroyer with an Admiral. You're eating damage.
Maybe.
I mean, even if you get your 2 Battle Destinies, you're still your best case scenario might be losing everything. So Nick just picking some up, which I think makes sense.
Yeah, no, getting over to Endor, starting to drain for 2.
Like, he moved to Endor, so now he's draining for more.
Yep.
And he's got the 2/2 Lothal sight in hand for when he wants to put it down with Thrawn and a Walker, or not Thrawn, Veers and a Walker.
Yeah. And the reason I'm saying, like, I think if you're Logan, I think you kind of want to get the space here. That way you're not paying to drain, you're doing some damage. And I mean, the fact that he could come down with like the Azure Angel and the Falcon, pretty nuts.
Yeah, I mean, you want to, and there's the grab on the Jedi Focus.
Oh, that stinks. Having to go get, use Jedi Focus to go get
activation.
Yoda's hut. Yeah.
Yeah, that feels a little odd, but we'll see. Like, Logan's still thinking. Logan likes to put out the cards and be like, all right, what do I want to do here?
That's the way, like, playing against Logan, like, I realized over the years, he has become a more methodical player.
He definitely has. He's
still a little cocky kid.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to playing against me.
I mean, it's not cocky if you can back it up. So
he hasn't backed it up recently, though.
He's still a solid player, though. He definitely has his times where he kind of, can self-destruct a little bit and play a little bit fast, but he's got the potential. So now he's counting up something. He's planning on something big. Yeah, but that's 3 to drain for 2.
Yep.
And I'm totally okay with that drain for 2 going at Nick, because this is going to be a race game.
Yep.
Like, I
There's-
don't care what else your plan is, pay to drain.
Chewie and the Falcon. Falcon
Which-
V.
Is he planning to pull a pull Han from reserve?
Well, no, Han's in his hand.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm a little surprised
So
he's
he
doing.
got the Falcon. He pulled the Falcon with the
He's had the
best
Falcon.
pilot, but he got Chewie from the deck.
Okay, I was gonna say he'd had the Falcon, so that's how he got Chewie.
So getting Chewie out of his deck, then getting Han, and then putting Rey as a passenger. So now he's got 2 Destiny. His Destiny can't be reset.
So now he's got 3 Destiny. No, still 2 Destiny because
It's still-
Solo adds with.
With
But now he gets the
Launch.
big Ray pull. Yep, and now he's getting the activation. He passed up using Jedi Focus really just to get the 0 out of the deck, I think. Like,
well, no, I think he got the Dagobah.
well,
set.
then he put it back because it's in his use pile right now.
Oh,
So I think he took a different card and then he put one down with
Yeah.
like my father. And like it feels bad to grab that 0 when you've got pullers for it. You're just not seeing them. And there's a lot
Yeah,
more
I agree.
impactful. There's a lot more impactful cards, but you definitely don't want that 0 floating around either. So, and VZ subscribed with Prime for 22 months. Thank you very much, John. I repeat it over and over, but it's the easiest, cheapest way to support the PC is just, hey, I got a Prime, Amazon Prime. Let's throw a subscription out there.
another way to
So-
looks like we did have a drop from the event. We were at 45.
You're right, we did.
I want to say maybe no, it wasn't Corey.
No, Corey's still in there, and Andrew, who got the bye last round. I'm not going to try and go through 44 names and figure out who's missing. So I'm gonna watch the game. If you want to try and figure that out,
Yeah, I'm actually a little curious now.
so. And Nick just starts out and says, "All right, I'm gonna drain you for 2 and stack 1." Like, this is all he can do right now is just push the damage.
Just has show. That's the easy route. And
Yeah.
honestly, like I want to say it might be Matt Wadden.
I don't like easy route.
Yeah. Looks like maybe Matt Wadden.
Yeah, I don't see him in the pairings for game 4. He must have lost to Todd. He might have gone 0-3 and then dropped because he was at table 20 in the.
Yeah, which
Last,
hurts
so I
because
could
I had
see-
picked him on my fantasy team.
I actually have both guys in this game in my fantasy team.
Of course you do.
I've got Logan. I want Minnesota heavy. I want Logan, Nick, Sam Tashima, and Eric Hunter.
Eric Hunter's not in Minnesota.
I said Minnesota heavy, not Minnesota exclusive. So, and the upside is if you stand Logan, Nick, and Sam all on each other's shoulders, they're almost as tall as Eric.
They're taller than Hayes. That's the important thing.
Yeah. Well, but Hayes is the midget brother, so like.
Hayes is going to make fun of you.
I'm aware. I expect him to.
Hey, you know what? Just for that crack, I think you need to go to Columbus and apologize to Hayes when he shows up.
Oh, Hayes knows we're nothing but love. So Hayes is, I've joked about this before, and like my wife saw a picture. Hayes is one of the few people I've ever met that make me feel short. Like, I'm not super tall, but I'm tall enough. I never really feel short around most people. And Hayes, like, I give him a hug and I get a head face full of nipple. Like, it is, I just feel short compared to.
Well, I mean, but that's the same time. You
Hayes.
give Eric Hunter a hug and you get a face full of belly button.
I've never gotten to hug Eric Hunter. I don't think I've ever actually met Eric in person. We've never been at the same
Oh.
event. So that's makes it a little more difficult. So Nick's kind of tanking right now. I think trying to figure out if he wants to go lat damage
But the question is like
and
going
throw
with-
something.
But that's the thing. Like, does he have another ship to? Okay, there's a lot damage.
And he's putting it at Endor. Like, that would be the other thing is just, even if you don't have a ship to go after him right now, throw the lat damage at Endor, so he has to go. So Logan's got to consider going in front of Thrawn and dealing with that.
But yeah, like there's a lot of forfeit up there.
He's got a bunch of forfeit. He's got he's got 19 in forfeit. Like he can probably get out of it. And like if he moves to Endor, he's going to cancel the lat damage, but that's fine. There's still a lot going on there.
Now, if it was the episode 7 Falcon, you can move over to Endor, then move away.
Yeah. So, and looks like we might be seeing it as
The Vengeance
we
plus,
see the
Ozzel.
Vengeance plus Ozzel. Now, are they going to Polis Massa?
You gotta almost think that they are.
Because that'll give you the Vengeance ping as well, because you're certainly going to win the battle if you've got a command.
Yeah.
Like your power 0 to my 10 plus destiny. Like, so yeah. 7, because you pay full price for the Vengeance, and then because of Polis Massa, and then Ozzel comes down for -3.
Well,
Overwhelmed would be huge.
uh,
Tarkin there is pretty good as well.
what's that last interrupt in his hand? So we see there's tracking us. There's out of commission. Oh, out of commission gets a card off of the art card.
Wow,
So
that's
if he decides to use the art here, that would actually flip him back.
well, yeah. The art just adds 3 to his power. I don't think you need it here.
No, I agree, but I'm saying like that is a smart play by Logan to do it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have waited for him to do it and then use it to flip him back.
You can't do it if there's only one card on there.
Oh, well, then that's just not fun.
It's because you can't do it to just snap,
You sure
flip
about
him
that?
back. Yeah, pretty sure. 78.3% sure.
Choose an art card to be lost.
It's just any. I thought it was. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it at one point. I thought it said if there was more than one, but okay. So yeah, he could have done it and just.
But it flips it back after the battle. That's the thing. Yeah, I know. That's yeah. James, I was realizing that, but so he doesn't go to Polis Moss's.
I'm a little surprised by that.
Leaving just the like right now, Logan has no incentive to go to.
Yeah, why would you go to Endor?
Yeah,
Like 2 of the 3 to
that's
4
right.
Star Destroyers Nick plays in total are accounted for right now.
Yep.
Like you just say, okay,
And move on with your life.
yeah, until you're going to do something, I'll sit and I'll start racing.
Man, guys, focus. It seems like it's pretty good.
Yeah. I kind of feel like Logan's got to get somebody to the 2-0 though. Like I'm not sure what he grabbed, but Yoda would be a solid little drop him with Luke and wander his happy green butt into the 0-2 and
yeah, he does. Yeah, he does have the spy Leia. There's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I think he
Good card.
is a spy. I don't remember. So
He's got Leia Organa.
yeah, but what I wanted to see, so Leia Organa, yeah, she can't cancel the text of Thrawn or Veers, but you could put her as a passenger on the Falcon and add a destiny to attrition.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be kind of obnoxious.
Yeah.
We see Logan's pulling something. Oh, I think code cylinder to pull El Capitan. Yeah, I don't like that Nick did not if he didn't have the command, I don't think you deployed a Polis Massa. But I don't know that I would have deployed Tarkin. I would have held on to him to use offensively if you're ever going to go after the Falcon. You know what I mean? And like, even if you weren't going to start a battle, I think I would have left him. If you have the command, I'd have left him in front of it and said, let's go. And even without it, I might have still left him in front and blocked the Polis Massa drain. So, did you freeze, Dan, or did I freeze?
No, I'm just sitting here.
Okay. I'm like, you're just sitting quietly. I'm not used to that. Oh, there's the Thunder Flare, so I do think we'll see.
Well, I was looking at some information to for another possible trivia question. Yeah.
Do we see a Luke stacked on the art card? Makes sense.
That's an okay card to lose because it's a 6.
Yeah, and you're fine with it.
Yeah. So while we have a moment in break, because I don't think we might not see a battle here. Maybe not. I don't know. Before we have any battles, why don't we do our next trivia question? Recently we announced that our marketing advocate, Mr. Jared Napolitano, is going to be stepping down from his role as the marketing advocate. He does have a new title coming in. What is the title's name?
Did he fail on the I've lost R2 draw?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah. Actually, what is the title's name and what is Jared's most despised objective? 2-part question. Grand Poobah of everything.
That is Scott's official title.
Yeah. 2-part question. And you know what? This is a 2-part question. You have a chance for 2 people to win this prize.
One to give the title, one to give the deck he hates most. Yeah. All right. I like that. I do feel bad that Nick missed that I've lost R2 draw. Like, that was the potential to be
that's an insane
real nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch your step. Nope, that is not the objective.
That's everyone else's most hated objective.
It's not mine.
Mm-hmm. Repeat the question. No, if you're not paying attention, Batmouse, you can.
Batmouse, the question is, what is Jared's most hated objective, and what is his new title as an advocate? Because if you would read Batmouse.
Oh. No escape to get back. I've lost R2. All right. We can try it again.
Is Batmouse ever paying attention? When it's fantasy football time? And he hits.
Did he hit it?
Yeah, he drew a 6.
There we go. All right. So
are you ready for Nick or Logan here?
I don't know. Like I said, they're both on my fantasy team. They're both Minnesota locals. They're both teammates.
But at the same time, Logan is younger than you.
So is Nick. So is 42 of the 45 players there.
Okay, so Robbie, you got one.
The org chart I don't think is updated.
Don't worry about the org chart now. And do we want to give Batmouse the pack? He can get them at any time.
Yeah, so give it to Batmouse. So Logan's now trying to do math on the can Thunderflare with Kurgi come down. Yeah. With Kurgi.
But at the same time, there's only one destiny.
Yeah, I don't. Or are we going to see Thunderflare with Kurgi and then move Vengeance over? Like, that's just it. Logan can't move away.
Unless he can get rid of I've lost R2.
Or put another R2 on. Yeah, I don't see one in his hand, but that would be actually kind of awesome.
Oh, yeah. Brave little R2. An Astromech on there and be like, hey, guess what? I can move now.
Here's brave little R2.
He is playing the Azure Angel at this point. So why not play?
And the Falcon has ship docking. Put down the Azure Angel, ship dock everyone there.
And then put it back to the
and then
Azure
just
Angel.
run away. Yeah, put everyone on the Azure Angel, and
You can't put everybody in the Azure Angel.
it doesn't fit everyone.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
Anakin, that's Anakin's ship.
I've never looked at how many people Anakin can carry on his ship. I'm fine.
Virtual Falcon does not have ship docking apparently,
Oh, okay.
unless it's a capital. Capitals always can ship dock anything.
It is not a capital. And you're right. The Azure can carry one pilot and one astromech.
Well, that's what I'm
So
saying.
fine. It didn't
if you-
matter anyways. Whatever. Yeah, I don't understand the not.
No ship docking on the Falcon when it's kind of a big ship.
You always kind of wonder how big the ship is.
And I don't understand how the Falcon could only hold 2 passengers when not only does it have
We saw them put
seats-
like 6 in those smuggling compartments alone.
How about episode 8 when they put the entire the entire resistance for that evacuated the base onto the Falcon?
I don't remember that movie. That's the Falcon. I'm kind of a big deal. Accurate.
Carl, you have won Twitch today.
YouTube clipping at this game is going to be interesting. Now we're seeing the Nabe run Obi to the 2-0.
Okay. Nope, no neighbor.
Did we change our mind or?
No.
Oh, Dark Time to
for the
cancel.
Rebellion V combo says no.
Maybe it's based on sleeping capacity. I mean, I'm old. I can pretty much sleep anywhere. That smuggling compartment looks kind of comfy.
You say that you can
It's
sleep
dark.
anywhere,
It's quiet.
but if
You
we
give me a
anybody
chair
offers
in
to
there,
like
and
share
I
a
will-
room with you, you're like, no.
That's more for their comfort. I snore loudly. So that's
Maybe you
not
should get a
sharing your room
maybe you should
is.
get looked at for that.
I do. I have a CPAP. It's
Then how do you snore loudly?
I'm still obnoxious to share a room with. Logan looks like he might be tanking a little bit, trying to figure out. He did not expect that neighboring getting canceled. He's
Yeah.
not very happy right now.
Speaking of not happy,
Timo subscribing
Timo
with
Deuce
Prime.
52 months. Welcome, Timo. Thank you for joining us today. Getting the neighbor back.
Deep cut for solo. L337 is always watching.
It's like Batmouse, but cuter.
Yeah. I mean, Batmouse might have been able to make the Kessel run in 12 parsecs too. Logan shows off the Leia and then says, nope, changed my mind. And considers showing off the Leia again. Throws Leia on the Falcon. So he does have the... So he's got the, if you come there, I'm getting an additional Destiny to attrition. Timo's 6-0 in the Premier Endor event. Nicely done,
Yeah.
Timo.
Timo, why did you not share your decks with me like I asked? Speaking of which, I need decks for the Premier to SR2 event. Garrett, can you help me?
No, because I'm 7-1, I think, right now. So you can build your own decks.
No, I meant for the Retro League, not for the 500K one.
All right, well, then I can send you decks.
Yeah,
I'm not in the Retro League. You got to play them as luckily as I have, but except for my one loss where everything went to heck badly and it was ugly. And
I still do like the idea of Logan moving Obi-Wan into the 2-0.
yeah, I don't understand why he's not. Like, he didn't try and neighbor in the second time.
Well, he couldn't have neighbor in the second time.
Oh, yeah, because no escape makes him unique.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but yeah, I think I would have just moved Obi to the
not
other
only that,
2-0.
not only that, he got it back with Unita in the deploy phase.
Yeah, so he still could have moved him over. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. But now he gives Nick the chance to just say, all right, well, I'll go grab the neighboring canceller again with Price.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, not grabbing it didn't make any sense there.
For on Logan's end, yeah, I think
Yeah.
that would have been a solid card to grab.
Or at least moving Obi-Wan. As he flings a card at Nick. Wow, the disrespect.
Yeah, especially because Logan's only got one battleground on table, so getting that back is like that could be used as a power adder too.
Yeah.
Add I guess it just adds two, but still adds to power. Logan throws away U3P or R3PO.
I don't mind that at all.
I did win the retro at Worlds last year, Batmouse. Thank you for reminding everyone. That was definitely data everyone needed to have. All right,
Yeah.
Nick's got to decide what to do here.
I think both players need to decide what to do.
Like, I think if you have a command, you've got to go over to Polis Massa and just
What with the Vengeance?
eat through either the Vengeance or the Chimera.
Well, you can't go with the yeah, actually, you're right.
You go with the Chimera because then you
Um,
win the battle and you get another stack card as well.
Yeah.
Like either way, you lose, you cost them force, but Chimera's got more forfeit because you've got the Mahdi.
Mhm.
You've got Mahdi and Price, and you're kind of at the point where you don't necessarily need Price
But I
as
mean,
much anymore.
Harkin's over there. He's got nice forfeit as well.
Yeah. Are we force pushing for a card? Okay.
I'm a little surprised that Nick has not gone down to ground at all yet.
I think he's trying to make sure he has all the combo to put together. So he wants a Walker plus Veers. He's got the 2/2 sight, but he's also been trying to load space enough to do something about it. And maybe that's the plan.
Well, I
So,
don't think he activated everything. Because it doesn't
oh yeah, you're right. He's digging reserve.
no, he was in this. So I don't think he has reserve because that's his hand.
Yeah, so he did activate everything. He's got no.
Yeah, he's got no reserve, so he's going to move somebody
All
over
right.
while he can.
So now he's grabbing the Thunderflare Kurgi, which I don't hate just for the extra Kurgi pings too.
Yeah.
But this is where I think you get that all in play, and now you move the Vengeance over.
And he's listening to you.
That's good of him. I would listen to me too.
And honestly, I think if you're Logan, if you can get Anakin and the Azure Angel, or even putting somebody, it doesn't matter who on the Azure Angel, I would. You got to keep yourself at 2 battlegrounds here.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got Anakin and the Azure Angel, you just go to a different system. And, I think honestly, I think if I'm Logan, I might start the battle there just to force the action. Did Nick not use Kurgi?
He did not.
If Nick's deck was all oriented properly, he would have done cool things with Kurgi.
I blame Papa Minnesota for that.
That's a Walseth thing. I don't know that it is, but
that
is not me.
Yes, it is.
I am aggressively organized. I managed a bank for a long time, and stacking the cards stacking bills appropriately.
How many? Wait, you worked with bills, like multiple bill Kafers at a bank?
No, the bills, like dollar bills that go in your till. Like that was one of the things I
bills in a till.
yelled at all of my tellers about when I had to do counts. Like if your drawer is disorganized, I'm gonna yell at you.
So I think anytime we see Bill Kafer go into the tank, we have to say Bill's in the till.
Bills in the till. All right, I can give it that. So Logan pulls another card. What Jedi's Focus? Now he's paying.
I mean,
3
Jedi Focus is just a solid card. I'm like learning that.
It's in this Luke Saga. He's doing work with it.
Yeah.
And
he's
now they're talking about
forfeit values, it looks like.
And exactly how much power he's going to lose.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a whole heckin' bunch.
So it looks like he does have the Anakin and the Azure Angel in his hand. And this is what I'm saying. Like you go down to,
You throw them at Lothal,
yeah, and you just start doing some.
and then you've got a second
Yeah.
battleground, and you try and make something work.
Yeah.
Unless you have something amazing like an R2 to throw on our brave little R2.
I
Oh, you
think,
don't have space.
yeah, he doesn't have the room because, like we were talking earlier, why does the
Yeah.
Falcon only have two things? And he goes down to.
I don't like
how I
any
feel
of
about
that.
that. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about
The
that.
plus, I mean, I guess the +1 to each draw could be nice.
But here's the, oh, and he can cancel the command.
Yeah, and then he's just gonna run away.
Like you battle, you initiate, you retrieve. You have
Yeah.
so much forfeit up there. You don't care about the Falcon at this point. Then you just run the heck away with the Azure Angel.
Yep. Until it gets gravity shadowed.
Well, he's got their tracking us in his hand too.
Okay, fine. Be that way. I don't like Nick adding to power here.
Same.
You know he's got the neighbor, and you know he wants to use the neighbor and save that to cancel the neighbor another time.
Oh, and he's going to let that go. Interesting.
I understand not grabbing that. I think you're more
Yep,
worried about
here's
grabbing.
he grabs the cancel, and then he grabs Command, and he cancels it with the Azure
Yep.
Angel.
Yeah.
Yep. Logan getting cocky, showing it off, saying, "Hey, I got this little trick in my hand."
Yeah. Oh, look at these shiny cards that cancel your things. So,
Although it bothers me that he's using a black border slip with a white border card underneath.
okay.
It bothers me.
All right. You're easily bothered by things.
Yes. Have you not realized that? Okay, so both players are getting 2 Destiny here. I'm not Minnesota Daddy. Garrett is.
I don't provide slips for people. Y'all can print your own darn slips.
They did
And
that out of order.
oh,
Yeah, he added to the power, but you have to do that
yeah.
when the battle begins.
Yeah, so which then would have been that's the card Logan retrieves.
No, he retrieves first.
Yeah, well, they're both Mays. So Logan
Yeah.
can, I think, I do agree. I do try and do white border slips on white border cards,
Yeah.
but it doesn't bother me when other people don't.
Well, other people are lazy and
So Logan does not get the Destiny to attrition.
what Destiny attrition?
With Leia there, an Imperial leader. Logan didn't leave enough Destiny to draw.
Yeah.
So that actually hurts because I think his total draw was a 9. So Tarkin just covers.
Yeah, and yeah.
Because even with the +1 to each with and there's the stack from the Vengeance.
Stack from the art card.
Nope.
No,
Thrawn's not there.
That's right.
And yeah, Tarkin covers.
And he goes back.
And Tarkin gonna be back. Yeah, Logan's got a run with the Azure Angel, but like now the Azure Angel's kind of in a bad spot.
Well, I mean, he lost by so much there.
Yeah. And
Like,
he's gotta forfeit the Falcon eventually, but like he's gotta
honestly,
forfeit the dudes.
you forfeit the dudes, you forfeit the Falcon because yes,
At
it has
the end,
forfeit
yeah.
0, so it's not going to take anything, and then you just get whoever's left there.
Yeah.
You don't worry about, and then you just run away with the
Yeah.
Azure Angel.
And that kills the lat damage as well.
Yeah, and it's
Which is
only
fine.
1 there.
Yeah, no, I'm perfectly content with Logan. I think that went exactly the way Logan wanted it to go, or as good as it could have gone for Logan. I think he would have liked to see one more guy lost, but it's fine. And now the Azure Angel. If Nick's got a ship, that was a huge mistake.
Yes, but that's the thing.
Anakin doesn't draw there.
He does not. I was thinking that, and I'm like, Move to Kessel seems like the best option just because it forces the drain of 2, but you wouldn't draw
Yeah.
Destiny there.
That
It's
could
a
end up
risk.
being
That's a complete risk.
real bad. But I don't think Nick's got a fourth ship. And
mean-
Logan does say, "Yep, I'm going to pay 1 to move Obi-Wan over." He
Doesn't
says, "I know
work.
you can go get the neighboring Chancellor again. Maybe not." All right. Logan says,
Yeah.
"Nope, I want to keep that one." So that's the one. Nick's got to figure out Kurgi, because Hera's the second card in Logan's reserve deck, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah, Carl, I think you're right. I don't think he's got a fourth ship, which means he's going to have to spread and do stuff here. But like, Nick's starting to run a little tight on force, it looks like. Just on total cards, he's starting to get lower than Logan is, just because he puts so many on table.
Mhm.
So be drain a 2 and
And
stack 1, which is fine. So there's the stack.
and the other thing is like
Oh,
being
you're right. The Walkling retrieval. Okay.
like Logan, for example, has so much retrieval due to now he can hit the Hera with the Kurgi if he remembers.
Yeah, this should be.
Batmouse, your guess is as good as ours.
Um, yeah, I didn't really see a count. I think they have a similar amount of cards down, but I think Logan's got more in hand.
Mm-hmm.
I think Logan is currently ahead on the life force count. Nick's doing a little bit more damage.
And
now
this
that
is why, and this is why I honestly think that if he would have went down,
if he'd have moved Obi to the 2-0 early, it would have been real helpful. Because now I think we're going to see, we'll see Veers on the Walker.
and well, actually, you know what? Uh, Logan has Anakin Skywalker V in his hand.
Yeah, which is fine.
Well, no, you cancel Veers' game text.
Yeah, but he's got a
Neighboring
neighboring
over, cancel the game text battle.
but Nick's got the neighboring Chancellor. I like Tom's idea of shuttling someone down to the funeral pyre,
Yeah.
because I don't think that's a no drain site.
Okay. So shuttles down somebody to protect Veers. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shuttle down somebody to the funeral pyre. You heck could do that.
Well, A, I don't think he has any money left he doesn't have any force left to do it, and B, you'd have to run 2
Yeah.
just in
And
case, or you do just Thrawn, and that seems like a terrible idea.
well, you do Piet
Mahdi and Price.
Mahdi and Price. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Thrawn seems like a terrible plan. Yeah, if Logan's got Run Luke Run, this could get nasty. Yeah, Tarkin down with Veers makes a lot of sense. You're drawing 2. That if you cancel one of their text,
You're still getting 2.
you're still getting 2. Like you cancel Veers, you add one with
I
Tarkin, you
think
cancel
you
Tarkin, you get 2
But you
with Veers.
cancel Veers because he adds to the power. He also gets the plus
Yeah.
immunity to attrition to the Walker.
No, for sure. Veers is the cancel, but it's Tarkin means it's still going to be a hard clear. Nick messed up there by not moving in front of the Azure Angel. That was a mistake.
Agree. But you're not moving Kurgi.
Yeah, you are.
Huh?
Yeah, you are. The ship's immune to less than like 7.
The ship's immune less than 5. But then
we're in attack
subtracts.
position now, and Kurgi subtracts 2.
Yeah.
Like I would be perfectly content with that. And Logan finally says, "Fine, I'm going to take this 2-0," and just drops Jin there.
Oh, we know he's
Obi
got
over.
we know he might have Gift to the Mentor. We saw that in his deck somewhere.
Yeah, we definitely saw that. And Yeah, I don't like not moving in front of
The
Kessel.
angel. Yeah.
Like, I think Nick messed up and forgot that the Angel doesn't draw Battle Destiny on its own, and I would have definitely said, I'd have dared Logan to have another ship.
Well, I mean, he's hitting for 5 damage this turn.
1, 2,
Nick
3,
is.
4, 5. Yeah, I mean, that's solid. And if he's got the Tarkin's orders, he can just walk away from the 2/2 right now and just keep
We
that
do know that he
damage
plays
going.
the combo. The combo doesn't cancel the drain, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he had the ship, but like I'd have forced him to make that play. Like, because
Mhm.
even then you're not terrible on power and whatnot. So yeah, Nick's gonna get his free damage through here.
As we see, is that a visored vision?
Um
No.
that he lost? No, that's a force of strong with this one.
Okay.
On a white card with black slips. Nick's got to organize those cards. They're not. Uh,
7 on the top, too.
yeah.
That's not good.
All right. Well, so I don't think you want to start a battle anywhere.
No, no, no. He saw that. He's like, nope, I ain't doing anything now.
The upside is, though, you also know that Logan's probably not going to be able to use that in a battle offensively because you don't need to monkey
I
with
think if
it.
you're Logan, though, you might consider actually like shuffling up your deck, like pulling a shield and the don't do that again shield just to shuffle your deck up a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So there's Vader. Why are you worried about run loop run? Why did Vader not just go
To Jin,
beat the tar out of Jin?
because you're afraid of running the run. So I can think of.
I guess. I mean, I think Nick's slightly behind. I think you have to make that play if you want to do something.
Yeah. And we know if he 3POs here, he's going to go get the.
Yeah, he
7
moves
up top.
in front of Kessel, and I'm okay with it being Chimera. Like, Logan's deck's looking pretty thin as well.
Yeah. I just noticed that.
Logan only activated 5, and Logan's down to like less than 10 cards.
Yeah, but I mean,
But that drain of 2 from Jin is bad.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I would have liked to see. I'd have liked to see Nick, since Nick didn't activate everything, like, that's where you drop Vader, you battle off Jin, and then you walk the walker over the other way. Because the other thing is, especially if he's got a Gick, you battle Jin and he run Luke's runs, and then you just beat the tar out of Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Logan's got any pilots in hand.
I don't
Logan
think
just kind of pawned his hand out. It looks like there's the Falcon and a bunch of red cards. One of which was a Hujix, so like you're not dying if Jin dies, but
Okay, scanner text coming out, so you can initiate for free. Forfeit values don't increase there.
that's actually big.
That's
Between
really
the
big.
at that point, I almost think you Anakin to add a destiny to attrition.
Yeah. Because you know Nick's going to get 2 destiny regardless.
Yeah, Nick's getting 2 destiny no matter what.
Yep.
You add a destiny to attrition, but at the same time now, Nick's got Vader there who forfeits for 8.
Yeah.
If Nick didn't have a Gick, that definitely changes things. If Nick, without a Gick, I'd be a little leery about walking into a possible run Luke run battle. I don't know how Carl can see that, but we can't see Nick's hand at all. So Carl's apparently just a magician. So, but yeah, without a Gick, I agree. There's no point in running into the oops, I just lost the game. So, oh, it was the last top deck. Okay, so you're saying he doesn't run more than 1 Gick? That seems reasonable.
Adds 3 to the power. And then Logan retrieves one with the objective or the effect.
Yep.
Epic event.
Yeah, because they're both optional.
Yeah. And give to the mentor to add.
But Nick's got the command.
No, he didn't. He played Dark Time for the Rebellion V or combo.
I thought the other card in his hand was command is stacked, so he can't play the command.
Nope.
History, philosophy, and art.
I mean, he can add with history, philosophy, and art +3.
Which I think would be worth doing.
Yeah.
Like,
but
really, so Logan's not going to use. Yeah, command needs 2 force actually. So, Logan's drawing 3, so I think if I'm Nick, I think I play that anyways. Just get the +3. Your power's plus like 5. Like you're really just losing the 3 battle destinies, which is probably still going to be the ship, or all the guys.
Yeah.
Because you got 8, 13, 19, and forfeit. So your best case scenario is Logan draws 14 or lower out of those 3. Which is not ideal.
I don't know if he added it. I don't know what he did there.
Probably just canceled game text. I know that honestly kind of feels like a waste, but
yeah,
whatever. I don't know what how the history, philosophy, and art exchanged for We Must, or it's that the other part of history.
Okay, and I'm assuming that Dark Time for the Rebellion, so he can't cancel the Battle Destinies. Oh, he used history to take an inner, so he's not getting the +3.
To take one interrupt from Lost Pile into hand, and he took a We Must Accelerate. I don't like any bit of that.
Yeah, it looks like he draws a 4 and a 4.
So he draws an 8, which costs him Luke. Oh no, because because he didn't use history, philosophy, and art to add 3. I'm like, if he'd done the add 3, yeah, he might have thought he had the better interrupt, and that was a mistake.
And what did Logan draw for Destiny?
I did not see Logan's draw.
Yeah,
Logan drew quick, so it's really just. I mean, they're going to know, was it better than 14? So there went Vader, there went Tarkin. That's 14. Okay, so he drew 2 5s for sure, so he must have cracked it. Is it 5, 10, 15? Yep. Logan's been 3POing, so
yeah.
So now that means
5 last turn too. So now
that means Nick has to pay to drain and Logan does not, which is
kind of big.
Not good. And we see the moving the edge.
And the Chimera is only at Kessel now, so it's a drain. It's the most he's doing is 2.
But you got to do that. Like, so Nick's going up. Nick had a different. We must accelerate.
We might have had time or something because Logan turned around.
No, I think Nick's made a couple mistakes here that I think he should have added to the total. Unless he thought there was a command and lost he was going to go get, which he couldn't have played anyways. So or maybe a gravity shadow to theoretically try and blow up the ship. But so I think he just activated 8. So I think you pay to drain.
He's got
Kessel,
1 in
since you drain
hand.
it 2.
He's got 3 in his use pile.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Robbie. Yeah, Logan would
if he added 3, Logan would have been
Nick's down to 10
in bad shape. Okay, and Nick just paid all of it to drain and did not move in front of Endor.
Yeah,
I guess. I mean,
it's over now. I was gonna say
he could throw resistance out, but he's still taking 5. Yeah, like if Nick was going to try a Guild spread, you land the vehicle. You
tracks
land
it around to get rid of the vehicle, buries it. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to leave him total 4 left. He can
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
that's enough. Logan's got it. Yeah, I think he
Is Logan 4-0?
might be.
Is Logan 4? Oh God, please don't tell me Logan's 4-0. There's a handshake.
Oh, I wonder if time was called.
It is very possible.
So,
And Matt Watton did drop.
because yeah, that would have been the other thing is you could have YOLO'd Ozzel down to the walker, walked the walker over.
Well,
Like you give
yeah,
up one drain, but you drop
didn't have the force.
Ozzel the walker, walk the walker over, and then move Chimera to Endor and try and but you give up one of your drains of one, but I think that's the right play. Like then you're draining for free the next turn. You cut some of the drains down. Like I don't know. I think Nick
I think
played it close. It was going to be a close game. I think Nick
Yeah.
made a couple minor mistakes that I would have played differently, but I don't think it was a bad. Not going to complain too hard about Nick's play. I think Nick played
Yeah.
well enough to win. He just missed a couple little things, and Logan played very well. Logan's a very good player when he's
Okay. First of all,
on his game.
We are not going to let Logan know that we have said that he's a good player on.
Oh no, Logan's going to need to watch this stream to find out that we said nice things about him
Okay.
because
we do not have time for an interview.
okay, so this way it may have gone actually 2 times. So
Yeah.
all right, well, good. Then we don't have to say nice things to Logan. Nick's worst plays his cards aren't all oriented correctly.
100%.
I will agree. That is more than a little triggering to me. Like, and he just stacks them all together like some sort of I don't even. You just lost. Yes.
Logan.
He showed it off. That's as much
I
as
didn't
you.
see it.
Oh, he came up and showed it off. He did well. So, yeah, I think Logan played that as well as he could have. That was going to be a tight matchup, and Nick made a lot of good plays. So he showed both sides. He did it. It's on. You'll see it when this goes on to YouTube. So, do we have? Yeah, time's been called, so we'll.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't think we have time for that. Oh, did we see pairings come up?
No. Logan's
Oh, okay.
muted. He grabbed the headset really quick. Let me unmute him.
Hello?
Oh, Sokol versus Chew, 100%.
Okay. Hey, Logan.
How's it going?
So how did that game end for you, sir?
I mean, I've played tested against Nick 100 times. He's from Rosemount, so we're pretty familiar with the lists. He wasn't expecting the Azure Angel. He didn't know about that, but he played a phenomenal game, kept me on my toes. But just like when the Falcon got stuck, being able to have Azure Angels and be able to run away, so I'm still getting those free drains, was really helpful. But I don't know, man. Thrawn is just such a grindy matchup. I hate it. I just want to battle, and I
Yeah.
can't battle.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's.
do we want Sokol and Chew or
Yeah,
Chew
we
and
want
Olsen?
Sokol. No, we want Sokol and Chew.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a 100% Sokol and Chew.
Okay.
So,
Do you want me to show the shirt, Dan?
Yes, please show up the
Okay.
shirt and explain why you got the shirt
I
and
don't-
what it means to
I don't
you.
know if you can see it. The
Hold
front
on, give me a
side-
second. Give me a second. I'm going to maximize your camera.
Okay.
or I'm gonna embiggen your camera. So while I'm embiggening your camera, explain to the audience what this shirt is from.
So, I took 8th place in our fantasy football league. I lost to Bat Mouse, and my punishment
sh-
was I had to make a shirt and wear it to every event that I went to for the next full year. So starting last August, I did have to wear this to every tournament that I went to that I remembered it. There was like one Bespin League tournament that I didn't get to wear it. But the front side says you just lost, and the back side says to Bat Mouse and Killer Bees Fantasy Football with pictures of the very flattering Bat Mouse.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on the win, man.
Thank
Keep
you.
it going. Are you currently undefeated?
I am. I'm 4-0. The goal is obviously to finish 8-0, but we're just going to play the best Star Wars that we can and see where the day takes us.
Awesome. Good
Awesome.
luck, bro.